Hello there, my Capricorns, and welcome back. Before we get into your first guided messages, I do want to point out your synchronicities, also known as your angel numbers. You guys have quite a few coming through. You have 11, 33, 55, 77, and 44. You guys should also look up 1133, 1155, and 1144. I feel like there is a significant message behind those messages for you as well, okay? So, my Capricorns, let's go ahead and get into your first guided messages. You have the Knight of Pentacles. You also have this coupled with finances and career, which indicates that I feel like a lot of you guys are very driven right now. You're focused on yourself. You're focused on rebuilding your foundation. However, I feel like you're also very guarded right now, possibly due to a past experience. I feel like you guys are more cautious and more realistic regarding how you approach relationships. I feel like you are no longer investing your time, your energy, your money, or your emotions into situations, people, places, and things that no longer serve your highest good, that don't add value to your life or where you are headed, okay? Also, whenever I see the Knight of Pentacles, I notice that this individual is on a black horse. Black has a lot to do with protection. Also, the Knight is someone who is fully armored. They're fully protected or guarded. Even their hands are protected. So I feel like you guys are very picky or like meticulous when it comes to what you have your hand in, or who you extend your hand to, like your help to, your advice to, your money to. I feel like right now you guys are really paying attention to details, possibly because in the past you may have overlooked something, or you may have been too trusting or too giving to someone, and I feel like this may have not worked out in your favor, okay? With that being said, you guys do have strength coming in here, which is number 11. I know that 11 is viewed as a very spiritual number, and I do feel like it really is. However, I also, when I see 11s, I have a visual of a door, and a lot of times 11s can be associated with a third party situation, like a revolving door, people coming in and out of your life, or like someone who wasn't welcome stepping in to your relationship. So this could have something to do with like an open door, an open relationship, but this may have been like unbeknownst to you. So I do feel like you guys may have discovered that someone was creating like a whole new life, with the Empress card coming in here, creating a whole new life, maybe even literally, like maybe they created a child behind your back or had a child behind your back. But I do feel like somebody created a whole new life or had a whole another situation with someone behind your back, and it's really took a lot from you. I feel like with strength coming in here, you guys had to really rely on your inner strength and a higher power to overcome these challenges. I feel like you are still struggling with really letting your guards down again, or like just forgiving this person and moving forward and forgiving yourself. This person may have served as like your rock. You may have really depended on this person, or they just may have really depended on you. You may have been very tolerant of this person's shortcomings. You may have just accepted them and loved them for who you thought they were. It's possible that you and this person may have created like something together, like a life together, because you do have the Queen of Diamonds coming in here, as well as that Empress card coming in here. It's possible that you guys may have worked on a project together, or it's possible that you may have helped advance this person's career in some way, or vice versa. Whatever the case may be, I feel like this was definitely a growing or learning experience for you guys. This caused you to grow or transform spiritually. And it also caused you to become more mentally and physically strong, maybe stronger than you knew you were. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know more about yourself through this situation. I feel like you feel like you know yourself, you know your mind, know thyself. I feel like this is causing you to be like a more reserved person. I feel like also this may have also instilled like certain triggers within you, like maybe now you become more on edge, or like you may even feel like it's easier for you to get upset or become jealous over like the littlest things, just because your trust has been broken. However, with the Nine of Spades, your guides are advising you that You have to come out of this space. You need to get a grip of yourself. You can't continue to walk around in full armor and block everybody else out. You have to like put yourself back out there. Although this situation came to a completion or an ending, I feel like you guys are still dreading something. Maybe you're dreading having to deal with this person, or maybe you're dreading running into this person, especially for those of you guys who possibly, maybe you're the one who's expecting, or maybe you have a child or children with this person. Maybe you just dread future events where you have to have any sort of communication or exchange with this person. So let's see. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini. However, I would even, no, I already said Leo. Okay. However, it could be any other signs, okay? Moving on, heart of the matter, center of the reading. You guys have honeymoon. You have this coupled with the 5 of Swords. So this is about you leaving behind a situation that just was not beneficial for you. I feel like there was a lot of arguments, just a very intense environment. This is about you looking out for yourself. You may have also felt like the person you were dealing with was only in this relationship for their own self-gain, their own interest, causing you just to ultimately walk away. I feel like you may have been disappointed. Maybe this happened around a holiday, or maybe this person let you down, or some news came out. Maybe you found out about this around a holiday, maybe even like an anniversary or a birthday or something along those lines. Maybe there was news that came out. Maybe you guys were supposed to like spend the holidays together for some of you guys, but with the 3 of Summer coming in here, maybe this is when they started an argument with you, or they did not show up, or they did something extremely selfish, or started an argument so that they wouldn't have to show up, or use that as an excuse. But I feel like it may have been because of a child that maybe you did not know about, or maybe this is when the news came out about someone being pregnant, or like I said, somebody hiding like a whole nother family from you that you didn't know about. Whatever the case may be, you have the High Priestess coming in here, indicating that now you are withdrawing yourself. You may have withdrawn affection from the situation. I feel like you're just going within now, and you're focusing on yourself, as well as paying more attention to your gut, which I call your inner God. I feel like you were very patient with this person, very patient with this entire situation. You felt like you really took your time to get to know this person, but yet there was still something you could not put your finger on. This person was very mysterious, and I feel like they played a lot of games, okay? I feel like you also placed a lot on this relationship based off of this person's potential. So you saw what could be instead of what it really was. So now, again, I feel like you are done being patient with this person. You are withdrawing your affections from this situation. You're no longer showing any interest in this person. And I feel like you may have even blocked them with the 7 of clubs coming in here. You may have blocked them. You may have cut off communication at this time. And I feel like you're focused more so on improving yourself, your finances, getting back on your feet, just being more financially secure. I feel like you may even be making some sort of changes in business. For those of you guys who may have walked away from a job where you felt like people around you were like way too like argumentative, or like maybe there was like way too much drama, or like underhanded like business going on. So I feel like a lot of you guys may have even left a job, and you are planning, organizing, visualizing a new future for yourself, maybe going after a new position, a new career, maybe going after a dream of yours. Whatever the case may be, your guides are advising you to make sure that you are coming up with a plan, that you're visualizing yourself already having it, and that you're taking action. It's time to take action now. This will lead to significant gains for you as well. However, make sure that you are not using this as a crutch to escape healing or addressing your emotions, okay? With the Joker card coming in here, I feel like a lot of you guys need to really let your hair down. You need to do something different. You need to do what's right for you instead of always trying to do the right thing or please other people, okay? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, however, it could be any other signs. Moving forward, I feel like this was a past life relationship. I feel like you guys came into this lifetime after having some sort of incomplete karma or like some sort of an incomplete soul contractual agreement from past lives that you had to complete this time around. This usually occurs when there are lessons left unlearned or things left unhealed that stem from past lifetimes. So I feel like you are realizing that this was in fact a karmic soulmate, instead of like a sacred or divine soulmate or twin flame. I feel like you are assessing where you stand now with the Seven of Pentacles. You're looking at how much you poured into this situation or this relationship, and you are looking to make a change. I feel like you really did question yourself or your choices that you made in this situation. Don't allow that to keep you stuck at a crossroad. Just see the situation for what it is and understand that I always say this, but the universe keeps tally of everything. So even when you feel like you wasted your time or you lost out, understand that nothing is ever wasted. No experience is ever wasted. The universe will bring something back to you that's even better in the future, okay? With Unity coming in here, I feel like you guys are doing the right thing for the right reasons now. Also, going forward when it comes to partnerships, I feel like you guys will require that people meet certain standards and that their traditional values, that their goals, that their religious or spiritual beliefs are more so in alignment with who you are and what you see or want for yourself. Also, I feel like you are focusing more on your mind, body, and soul. You may even be like connecting with like your soul tribe right now. With the Queen of Clubs coming in here, coupled with the, I almost said 4, it is number 4, but the Emperor, I feel like you guys are establishing like boundaries with people, especially if this person tries to return from your past. I feel like you guys are now more like independent, you're more confident, you're more self-sufficient, you're like a boss in your own right, you're doing your own thing. I feel like you guys are becoming more passionate about the work that you do in this world, especially if it's like a creative project. I feel like if this person tries to return, I feel like they're only doing it to tempt you, or they're only coming back for physical, sexual purposes. I also feel like this person tries to throw things in your face. There's somebody that tries to get or like get a response out of you. Ultimately, with the 4 of Hearts, I feel like this person may have had like a whole nother relationship or maybe even a whole nother family, and once they were done doing whatever they were doing with you, I feel like this person did go back to possibly an ex or somebody that they were with prior to being with you, okay? So, Capricorns, I wish it was more positive news, but I'm going to leave it here and start pulling cards for your extended version of your reading. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or possibly an Aries that you were dealing with. But I'm going to leave it here for you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. I appreciate you all so much, and I love you all. Until next time.